You know, it's so interesting because I think that I've experienced similar without it actually being called IFS, which um it's wild though how like I didn't even know how similar just recently like our healing journeys have become. But you remember I talked to you about doing hypnotherapy.
Oh yeah. I probably looked at you cross-eyed.
Yeah. No, I know. But you know, the funny thing about the hypnotherapy for me was like, it wasn't at all like what you see on TV. Like when you
Right.
see on TV and they're like, you know, sleep now.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, no, it was not that at all. Like she kind of like did like a slow walk for me, like down and, um, you know, and counted down and had me take some breaths and all of that. And my practitioner was like virtual. So like I wasn't on her couch, like I was in my own space. And she said that she preferred to see people virtually because they're in their own space. And so I was like, okay, well, that's fine. You know, like I'll fall apart at home.
Yeah.
Right. So I say that to say that when you started just sharing about the little parts of you, right? So you know as well as I do about like my whole eating disorder story, right? And so I called the drill sergeant part of me. I named her.
Yeah.
And I actually thought that like I was weirded out actually when I came up with the name and how easily I was able to come up with the name and how she was a Black female, but not a godly, nice Black female. She was like literally like drill sergeant. I mean, picture female drill sergeant, Black woman, the curly hair like that was like really big roller curls, like curled like this, drill sergeant hat, skirt down to like mid calf, jacket with a belt, standing with her hands like this with a whistle in her mouth. Like that was like high commanding officer Bonnie.
Wow.
And I created this, and I think hypnotherapy actually helped me like really tap into creating visual pictures about like how I'm seeing things and, you know, and help me tap back into like that imagination of a little girl that I had as a child growing up. And so when I was in very early on in my hypnotherapy sessions, um, researching and writing this book, I was introduced to Bonnie.
Oh.
And Bonnie was responsible for keeping me safe. To your point, she was responsible for keeping everything under control.
Yeah.
So like when mom and dad were fighting and I didn't know what I was going to wake up to the next day, when mom would storm off in the middle of the night, like, and I didn't know if I was going to see her the next day, like, everything's okay, Akia. And then Bonnie, as I got older, went into controlling like, okay, we're not going to eat this. We can't eat that. You deserve to like have this because you did 1,000 crunches in your room. So like it went into very controlling like mechanisms for like my eating and exercise and all of that. And so I got to a place right when I was rounding out my finishing the edits for the final like parts of this manuscript, that I was able to lay Bonnie to rest.
Wow.
And in one of my hypnotherapy sessions, Bonnie, I was able to just realize that Bonnie is really tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's ready to be laid to rest. And so instead of getting a tattoo of Bonnie, because I was not going to put a drill sergeant on my body, right?
No.
I went on Amazon and ordered like a toy drill sergeant hat.
Okay.
I don't know. I tapped into this really visual side of me. Like I needed a visual like of this. And so this drill sergeant toy hat, yes, exactly. So this hat is upstairs in my closet. sitting there with all the other hats. And every day I walk past that hat. Bonnie is laid to rest.
Yeah.
We don't need Bonnie anymore.
Yeah.
But you said it's something very powerful. A lot of times when we have parts of us that have served us well, we want to just bury them and forget that they ever existed. And I did not feel that was necessary. I wanted to memorialize her. I wanted to honor that part of me that kept me alive.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because I was worried you were going to say, and so I buried it.
No,
No, girl, she's got a shelf
that hat is on a shelf.
because she helped you survive.
She helped me
She got
survive
you to today.
to today.
Yeah,
Which is like so powerful.
it's important.
And it's important, like, to acknowledge. And I think that's what IFS does really well,
I agree.
is it helps acknowledge all the pieces and parts of you that helped you survive and get you to where you are.
Yes. And what religion does is shames those parts.
Yes.
But true freedom and true healing and true integration, it all comes from what you just said, is memorializing, saying that what you did to get me this far mattered. I've got it from here,
Yeah.
but I would never be here today if it weren't for you. So thank you.
And every day I say thank you.
Aw.
Like, literally. And I'll tell you this, during the time that I bought that hat,
Yeah.
you know, I was in life coaching school.
Oh,
And it was like every weekend, and I was like coming unglued because I had newly estranged from my family. I mean, you know, you walked with me the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, I called you and I said, I think that this is it.
Yeah.
And I was unglued.
Yeah.
And so I'm in life coaching and I buy the damn hat. I'm walking by it. And, you know, I lie to you not. And listen, and I'm telling you, I believe in signs from above. I do. The universe, higher power, the divine, whatever you refer to God as, or that higher being as. Nicole, I kid you not. I buy that hat. I put it up in my closet. And I get out of the shower. Mind you, my house is cleaned by these professional people every week, so my mirrors are not dirty. I see a heart on the mirror, like from like the fog from the shower.
Yeah.
And it's like there every day. Every day I get out of the shower, no matter what, morning, noon, night. Do you know that that was back in the fall when I was in life coaching and I bought this hat, okay? This is 7 months now.
Okay.
7 months. I have taken God knows how many showers. That mirror has been clean God knows how many times. And do you know that just this morning that heart is still there?
Really?
Swear.
wow.
Swear. I am saying that because I'm circling back to what you just said about self-compassion. More than anything, that heart on that mirror is about a reminder for me to be compassionate with myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is not lost on me that that came at the same time that I bought that hat to memorialize Bonnie.
Yeah.
Compassion for everybody, all the parts, all the things.
Yeah.
And you could live the rest of your life so annoyed with Bonnie.
Oh, yeah. I did for a long time and it stopped my healing.
Yes.
Like in its process.
Yes.
I just kept like,
And then I think when we do that, Bonnie she starts marching louder.
I mean, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
the compassion for her and honestly the gratitude helps her almost to put her hat down herself.
To be honest with you, that was literally like, that was the moment of integration that happened.
Yeah.
It was like, man, I'm really tired of Bonnie. And Bonnie was like, and I'm really tired.
Yeah.
Like, so how about let us be tired together? And I think I came to a place with that part of me where I was like, how could I, because really I was trying to like recover from like the eating stuff too. And like, you know, in the eating disorder world, we say that you never really fully get over it, but you always kind of have that noise. But I would talk to my nutritionist and say, how can I work with Bonnie?
Oh, yeah.
So instead of Bonnie saying, eat this, don't eat that, or you ate too much of this and not enough of that, how can I work with Bonnie to have her help me eat and take care of myself and nourish myself and show compassion to myself? And that was the moment where I was like, oh, Bonnie's like, yeah, I'm kind of tired. I kind of like, I'd really like to not have to keep you in line anymore.
Right. And you're like, you don't have
You don't have to. You don't have to, my girl. I got it. So,
beautiful.
I mean, I love that. I love that you brought up internal family systems, because I think that that's a part of like therapy that doesn't get really talked about a lot.
Well, I think when you're starting healing, it can be a little weird.
Yeah.
It can feel weird to talk about yourself in that way.
Pieces and parts.
Yes, yes. I think what helped me the most was just saying my inner child, younger me, little Nicole.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I could almost picture her, and sometimes we'll do that in Unleash in my support groups. They'll bring a picture of themselves when they were younger, so that you can look that person in the eyes and see, like, we'll talk about, what do you see, and everyone will say what they see in the eyes or the face or whatever. It's almost like we can get mad at that younger person for not speaking up soon enough, for coping in unhealthy ways that maybe we still struggle with today. But when you're willing to look at that younger part of you, that little person, and you see why, you see, oh my gosh, honey, you were so little and you figured out how to survive. I'm not mad at you anymore.
How could you be mad at that?
Yes. So the compassion, I think, is so crucial.